Hi, my name is George Pejos and I'm a licensed hypnotherapist and master NLP practitioner at helpmypain.com.au, where we help people with all types of chronic health problems, including chronic pain, headaches, migraines, chronic fatigue, anxiety and depression, as well as dependency issues, weight control and smoking. I've covered how hypnotherapy can help with chronic illness in previous videos, but some people have asked me for a more detailed explanation of how this works. I really find this fascinating as it really draws together aspects of anatomy, neurology, endocrinology, physiology, and psychology. I guess there's a lot of ologies in there. What strikes me as ironic, the more modern medicine makes the separation between the different systems, the different specialties, the more obvious it is how these systems, in fact all these systems, are interconnected and play such an important role in total health. And the mind has supreme ability to control the whole show. Research is showing that the autonomic nervous system, that part of the nervous system that works behind the scenes, is central to how all this works. Without much apparent effort, it regulates almost everything, including heart rate, blood pressure, muscle tone, digestion, as well as how memories, events are processed in trying to maintain the status quo. The autonomic nervous system is divided into the sympathetic and parasympathetic nervous systems. The sympathetic part prepares us for movement. It is best known in the concept of flight or fight. That is, gets things ready for dealing with that threat. Do we run away or do we stay and fight? Irrespective of what we do now, this system was set up to deal with that saber-toothed tiger that everyone keeps talking about. Trouble is, we don't deal with those things anymore. But the things we do deal with are still a threat. They seem as real as that tiger did, but they never seem to go away for very long. In our society, there seems to be a threat of one sort or another happening most of the time. Then just to complicate things a little more, there's the parasympathetic system that I mentioned previously. It is there to help settle things down, allow healing to occur, allow digestion to occur. But there's several parts to the parasympathetic system. There is a part which causes immobilization, causing things to stop or freeze. This can also be helpful if you're being chased. You want to hide effectively, and this mechanism helps, but if left on too long, causes emotional shutdown. This is described in the polyvagal theory. Now, the other part to this is how we process traumatic events, stressful events in our modern society. Well, that has a lot to do with how you were brought up, whether anything traumatic happened, what patterns of processing you developed in dealing, interacting with those events. The prefrontal cortex, that part of the brain that makes meaning of events, that puts context into things, doesn't fully mature until the age of 25. Up until then, the patterns that you developed will follow you through the rest of your life. And if you were unable to put it in the right context, you never feel safe. You're always on edge. And that place in your brain, which I keep referring to, the amygdala, that center of the flight or fight response part of your brain, never really switches off. So there's constant adrenaline, stress hormones, cortisol in particular, and immobilization happening. The body can only take so much. Depending on how it manifests, people get chronic fatigue or ADHD or digestive problems such as gluten intolerance and irritable bowel syndrome. The list goes on. How hypnotherapy works is by changing those patterns that were developed early on. By going into that hypnotic state, the zone, your mind works at a different level. It's very relaxed, but really focused. Under the right circumstances, your subconscious can see what's been happening and what needs to happen. It can become a new way of thinking, a new way of doing that can and will make all the difference. I often make the analogy of replacing old software with the latest update. And pretty much that is accurate. We often run on software that was designed for another place and time, different circumstances. That's why software companies such as Apple and Microsoft are always fine-tuning, doing those updates. Circumstances are always changing and they need to keep up. They make slight changes to the operating system that makes changes to how the phone or computer works. It really is the same thing. I've seen tremendous changes in people after only a few sessions. It really is amazing how powerful the human mind is and can be at making changes to their lives and those around them. One of the greatest teachers of hypnotherapy, Milton Erickson, said many years ago, It really is amazing what people can do, only they don't know what they can do. So if you would like to know more about hypnotherapy and how it can help with chronic illness or improving your life, then don't hesitate to contact me through my website helpmypain.com.au or through Facebook. Thank you for your time, and as I say, hypnotherapy isn't magic, but there sure is something magical about it. Thank you.